I'm just really annoyed. I am just really annoyed that that's happened.
But I love how petty people are being.
And I found a classic that people don't really speak about, and one that I enjoyed that is actually quite accessible. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're just new. It's Sunshine the Run. So it's Tuesday evening, the 2nd of November. I filmed an intro yesterday and I filmed footage throughout the day. Guys, I did do that. Now you would have just seen, I think I did my morning coffee, starting Tracy Beaker, as part of Believathon, guys, because Believathon is in November if you didn't know. And yes, so I've just discovered that there's an issue. There is an issue with the new USB. I got a 1TB USB stick from Amazon and it's been working fine, and then I lost all of my footage from the 31st October for my camp weekend ween vlog because I'd popped it all on there and I just deleted it off my card because space, guys. And obviously I did the same with the footage that I filmed yesterday because I was like, oh, I'll just clear everything out. And yes, it's not like copied into it properly. It's not working now. So I need to go and complain and stuff and get my money back because I've not even had it a week and it's not working. So yes, lost all my footage. So yes, I started Tracy Beaker yesterday. I was watching along with some sprints because Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin was doing like day one Believathon 24-hour readathon, which is crazy. I couldn't do it. I couldn't stay awake for 24 hours. But yeah, when I was before work, lunch, after work, I used sprints to read a bit. I then did a bit of studying for Italian because I had my Italian class. So honestly, I've not lost too much footage because yeah, I did reading, but I didn't do a ton because Monday is my busy day, work, Italian class in the evening. I've not finished Tracy Beaker yet. I read a little bit more again today. I filmed my October wrap up earlier, which is why I have makeup on and I look nice, at least for this intro. And yes, I've just been editing and then obviously discovered this problem with the USB stick, so that's great. So yeah, I think you're all caught up. Reading plans for the week, obviously Tracy Beaker, it was so when I did my November TBR, I did a randomizer to pick, the prompts for Believathon, and that was number 4, I want to say, read a book with illustration. And then, yes, I do have a few others that I picked for Believathon, but I think the next one I'm going to pick up is Skipping Christmas by John Grisham. Because after filming, literally the day after filming my November TBR, it became available. The person who had it returned it. The library on the ebook, and I wasn't supposed to get it until now, some point in November, because my plan was to read it towards the end of November, but I'm not going to read it at the start because I've already lost like a week. So yes, that's another book that I definitely want to pick up this week, and then I'm gonna mood read a little bit and see, if I pick up another one of my Believathon ones or one of my other ones from other parts of my TBR. The LDR-a-thon is next week, so that part I can't pick up any of those books. And yes, that's it. I think that's all I have to tell you guys. Probably forgot something. I'm just really annoyed. I am just really annoyed that that's happened. But yes, I need to finish editing my weekend ween vlog, get that uploaded for tomorrow. I also need to edit my October wrap up because I'm going to be going away on Thursday evening. I'm going up to Scotland for a long weekend. So yes, I need to get it uploaded for Sunday because I'm not going to have my laptop or anything, so I'm not going to be able to do anything with that. And yes, that's it. Got to go into work tomorrow, into the office, on the train. I need to buy my train ticket. I feel like this is going to be a reoccurring clip now on my vlogs because I did that last week as well. I need to buy my train ticket. Yes, going to the office, so I'm going to probably start skipping Christmas, I think, on the train because I have like 20 minutes. That's a plan, isn't it? That's a good plan. I think I might do that. And yes, that's it. I'm going to stop blabbing on so I can finish editing and then do a little bit more reading. And yes, things are just a little bit disaster. I need to complain to Amazon. Sometimes, we shouldn't give Jeff Bezos so much power, guys, of our lives, because look what happens. He ruins people's vlogs for their YouTube. Anyway, I'm going to close this here, and you're probably going to hear from me until tomorrow, because I am not going to do that much reading this evening. That's it. That's an update. Oh, I'm going to be in Ashley Spence tomorrow, so I will have a good chunk of reading done. I did mention this when I did my other clips earlier. And yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you for listening to me ramble on for 5 minutes and complain. And yes, you are going to get some great footage of the rest of this vlog, I promise you, because I'm not going to use that USB stick. So it is almost 10:30, so I've just finished the story Tracy Beaker, and actually in my library's ebook they had the additional Tracy Beaker's Thumping Heart, but I'm not going to read it because it's not part of, like, you know, the book I chose for my TBR. Or maybe I will read it. I might finish it tomorrow or something. Let's see. I've not returned it yet, but it's not actually part of my reading. So yes, I enjoyed it. I know I definitely read Tracy Beaker when I was one of the Jacqueline Wilson books, definitely, that I read when I was a kid. And I think it's the one that I remember, one of the ones I remember most vividly, and I think it's because there was the TV show as well at the same time. So yes, and yeah, there's other ones as well I've seen in the series, so I think the other things that I remember is maybe the TV show. I can't remember, so I need to, yeah, it's probably other things that happen in other books. I felt like it ended slightly abruptly, you know. I felt like, you know, I could have wrapped up a little bit at the end, but I get it. So yeah, I'm giving it a 3 stars. I did enjoy it, going back in the world. I like that, you know, Jacqueline Wilson doesn't do the standard 2-parent stories. So yeah, I mean, like, I grew up reading Jacqueline Wilson when I was younger, you know, when I was like 8 and 10, you know, that kind of age. And yeah, I always enjoyed it. The other one that I remember quite vividly as well is the Suitcase Kid. There was a girl who, like, you know, she travelled between her mum and dad because they were divorced, and like, I think the dad was remarried, and you know, so yes, I like that Jacqueline Wilson doesn't do standard stories. So I think for children, you know, they can see other dynamics of families, and different things. So I think with Tracy Beaker, I think it's really great to see, because we get to see it from her perspective. Obviously she doesn't see things the same way that adults do, and you know, she comes across as having like some sort of behavioural issues, but when you're looking from her perspective, it's obviously that she's acting out because, you know, she's in foster care. She obviously wants to spend time with her mom, you know, and she has these fantasies and tells lies, and I suppose it's her way of masking that kind of pain, etc. So yeah, I think it's really good, and I think, yeah, what Jacqueline Wilson's done is great. So that's done. First book of November completed. So yes, I'll be picking up Skipping Christmas, and I'll be reading that basically tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna even bother tonight because I'm tired. Let's see. And also, guys, more on the, you know, the lost footage saga. Basically, I had transferred, you know how I had filmed, actually you won't know this, will you? Because I think the clips are lost. I filmed my November wrap up, transferred it onto the USB stick. Now usually, and I don't know why I didn't do this, usually I always like double check, oh, they're all transferred, they look okay. You know, I do a quick check before I delete them off my memory card. And I didn't do that, guys. I just deleted them and they're corrupt. I don't know what's going on with that USB stick. I'm getting in contact with Amazon, etc. I'm going to sort that out, but the footage is lost. And I read 19 books in October, and I'm going to have to refilm it. Guys. I don't even know I have time to refilm it, because yeah, Thursday basically I'm working, and then I'm off straight to the airport, which means it has to be tomorrow, but I'm in the office, which means, you know, I'm losing time that I could have potentially the travelling time is taken away from potential filming time, so I don't know if I'm going to even have time to film it, or maybe I have time to film it but not time to edit. I'm on Ashley Sprints tomorrow, I might have to edit then. If this is me just rambling on, basically that's it, guys. Okay, I'm just going to end it here. I'm going to end my little catch up with you here. I'm not going to speak to you until after work tomorrow because I'm not going to take my camera with me. and when I'm in the office I don't actually do that much reading at lunchtime or anything. I just, yeah. So yes, I'll catch up with you tomorrow evening. I will get reading done because I'm going to be actually sprint, and yes, I'm not going to lose any more footage. I will not lose any more footage. Okay, night night. So I went to the office today, super tired because like it took me ages to fall asleep last night. Really tired. I managed to read a little bit on the train into work, which was not skipping Christmas, which you would have seen me in my previous clip. So I was starting to read it, and then I realised I still had to do my thumbnail for the video that was uploaded today. So I did that, and I didn't take my tablet with me just because it's a bit bigger. So I took my Kindle and I started the Honduran Murders. I'm not too far into it. I'm going to be going on to Ashley's Sprints from Ashley's Media Addiction at 7. So I'm going to be focusing on skipping Christmas, and then I might pick up a little bit of the Honduran Murders as well. So yeah, that's it for reading kind of updates. I am going to get a ton of reading done since I'm going to be on sprints tonight. So yeah, I'll give you a little bit more of an update later on once I've actually come off the sprints. But that's it for the moment. I did not read when I came back from work. I was tidying up a little bit, put my stuff together for tomorrow since I'm traveling straight after work, so need to be prepared. And yeah, that's it for the moment. So yeah, I'll speak to you in a bit. So I'm still in Ashley's sprints. I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update on my reading. So I'm really flying through skipping Christmas. I'm enjoying it. I like the whole concept of like they're trying to skip Christmas because they always spend so much money, and they decided to rather treat themselves and go on a cruise, which can understand. But they said like $6,100 on Christmas. But also like as we're going through the book, like all the things that that goes on, and I don't know if this is more of like an American thing, but like people come around trying to sell calendars for the following year to raise money for this and that. They're selling cakes for this and that. They raise money for this other thing. The Scouts were selling Christmas trees for this or that. So it's like a lot of money. Like, I mean, I know people like, spend a lot of money at Christmas, but like 6,100? That's like insane for me. And yeah, I understand cruise, obviously. But I love how petty people are being. So like Christmas carols around, so like the neighbour like sent the Christmas carols to their house because like they think they're like, they're not participating in their usual like Christmas traditions, like the street's supposed to be decorated and stuff. So yes, let's get the carolers to sing outside their home for like half an hour, like really loud. And it's just, yes, I'm enjoying the pettiness. I'm enjoying the pettiness. It's fun. And yes, I need to watch the film because it's got adapted into Christmas of the Cranks. I've never watched it, and I need to watch it when I start Christmas films. But yeah, I just love the pettiness. Love the pettiness. Anyway, night for me, and I'll give you updates tomorrow when I'm reading. Very quick update. Finished skipping Christmas this morning. I'm thinking 3.5 for it. So I now have I really enjoyed it, sorry, skipping over. I read so much of it last night during the sprints. I really enjoyed it, it was fun, love the pettiness, etc. I think I said this already in a clip. Anyway, I still have now the Honduran Murders to read, and I'm going to download Passing, the audiobook from Scribd, because I'm going to be travelling just now, so I'm going to be on the bus, and like around the airport and stuff. Like I'm not going to be sat around that much at least for a good chunk of this evening, so audiobook would be really great. So yes, doing Passing because I found out that Netflix are doing like a book club. So Passing's come out in November, so what they're doing is like they're choosing like one a month that, like, you know, you read the book, watch the film, the show, whatever, and then they have an episode discussing it. I think there might be like the cast involved, etc. It's all about, like, you know, it being adapted, which sounds really fun to me. And I do want to watch Passing, so it's a good opportunity to read it and then see the very first one. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I think that sounds really good. So that is my audiobook selection, and yeah, Honduran Murders, and yeah, that's it. Yes, yeah, that's it. Sorry, I'm just thinking about so much things that I need to finish work off this afternoon and basically leaving straight away. So quite busy, hectic. Probably not going to speak to you until tomorrow because I'm going to be super busy running around. I'm not that confident to like just whip out my camera in the airport and chat to you guys because people will stare at me, not might, will stare at me. So yeah, so I'll speak to you tomorrow from Scotland. Yay! So I listened to Passing by Nella Larson sorry, yesterday, and I finished it off this morning. It was quite a quick one. It's only, I was just listening to an audiobook, I think it's only like 150-ish pages. And yes, it's the first classic that I've only listened to an audiobook. I always have like either the ebook or the physical book. But this is actually really accessible writing. So yes, if you are looking for more accessible classics, recommend this one. So it's set in 1920s, mainly Harlem, New York, and we are following two women. So they're Claire and Irene, and they reunite after like many years. They grew up together, and there's a chance encounter and they reunite, and Irene finds out that Claire is actually been passing for white. She's been living her life as a white woman. Her husband has no idea that of her black ancestry. It's obviously set in a time where, like, you know, this was very contentious as well. Irene herself is of biracial mixed race, so she could herself potentially pass, but she doesn't. And it's kind of the story of the these two friends reuniting, and you know, all those kind of themes throughout of like passing, not passing, etc., touching on different racial backgrounds, etc. I thought was really interesting. I really enjoyed this one. Like I said, it has been adapted for a film and it's coming out on Netflix. I want to say the 16th of November. No, not the 16th. Sorry, guys. This is a mess. This me speaking is an absolute mess right now. I can't remember the exact date that it gets released. It gets released in November, which we are in November, guys. However, I think the 16th of November is the Netflix book club piece on this. So it's been hosted by Uzo Aduba from who was on The Orange is the New Black, and yes, so you're gonna read the book, watch the film, and then there's gonna be like some sort of like discussion episode with people, I think, from the actual film and some of the background of the adaptation, which I thought really good idea. So yes, enjoyed it. This wasn't on my TBR. I just found out about the book club and I thought, you know what, that's really good. And I found a classic that people don't really speak about, and one that I enjoyed that is actually quite accessible. So yes, I'm gonna give it 3.5. I did not tell you my rating. I'm gonna give it a 3.5, which is really good. I just filmed my November wrap up, guys, again, after the disaster earlier in the week, which is why I have this jumper on. I need to actually change back into my comfy clothes. And yeah, so yeah, filmed that. I will be editing it because I don't have my Mac with me, so that will be edited Tuesday night, hopefully to it up on Wednesday. Like, keep your fingers crossed for me, guys. Keep your fingers crossed for me, although this will be coming after, so you'll know if that went well or not. And yes, I'm about 40% of the way through the Honduran Murders, and I'm enjoying it. I think this one would be good to actually have physically because at one point there's like a bit of a map of the area of, you know, where the murder happened in this annex, and obviously like it makes references, so it's kind of, it would have been good to have the physical one to like refer back to that, but I'm still enjoying it. I don't know if I even described what this one is about. It's a murder mystery. It's a classic Japanese murder mystery. It's only been translated into English in recent years, and yes, it's following the Ochanini family. It's following this family. They have this really big grounds, they're rich, like, you know, and they have a main house, and there's like the annex, and there's a wedding of the son, and he's being married to a niece of one of the farmers around, who's now a landowner. You know, they're not exactly happy about this marriage because, you know, again, it's a whole classism thing, you know, and yeah, there's this murder, and it's a locked room murder because it's a locked room mystery murder because of how the circumstances is kind of working out, like, how is this even possible. So I'm enjoying it. I do love a good murder mystery, and it's great for November. I don't know what it is about November, but murder mystery, fantastic. So I need to finish that, and then I don't know what I'm going to be reading next, because I had quite a lot of books for London, the readathon next week by Chloe for LDR-a-thon, so I'm not going to pick any of those up. I'm trying to think what else I have. I've got my Believathon ones. Let's see, I'm at home, so I'm probably not going to read as much as I anticipate. So yeah, let's see how it goes on. I've been speaking for like 5 minutes, so I'm going to be quiet now, guys, and thanks for sticking with me and watching this far. So yeah, I'll speak to you in a bit. Not really read much today. I did a good chunk yesterday during Hugo Sprints, but not read much. I went out shopping and I went out for dinner now, so. But I got new shoes. Let me show you new boots. Look so pretty. I really, really like these. And that's it. No reading updates for today, guys. Because I'm at home, I've just been like enjoying time with people, seeing different people. But I did finish the Honduran Murders this morning. I really enjoyed that murder mystery. I can see, you know, I don't understand why it took so long for it to be translated to English, considering it was like Japan's like one of the most famous murder mysteries. I enjoyed it. I'm giving it a 3.5. I enjoyed the snowy vibes. I enjoyed the element of the locked room murder mystery, so that was really, really good. And I have picked up Double Act by Jack and Wilson, which was for my Believathon TBR. I'm just trying to think which, I can't remember what prompt it was. I had it written down, but I don't have that with me, can't remember. But I picked that up, I'm not too far into it. I'm going to try and read as much of it as possible tonight, because tomorrow is going to be kicking off my new weekly vlog, and it's LDR-a-thon, so, you know, I am going to try my best and finish it tonight. And that's kind of it. Like I said, I've just been like seeing people, enjoying myself, and I'm not going to apologise for not picking up my camera, you know? It's important to enjoy time with the people that you love, guys. That's important. So yes, I will read as much as possible tonight, and I'll give you one last quick update in the morning of where I actually got to it, and yeah, that's it. And yeah, new readathon tomorrow. Excited to be picking up the books for that, guys. So excited. And yeah, that's it for the moment. I will catch up with you in the morning. Hi, it is Monday morning, so I'm just popping on to end my vlog. I finished Double Act yesterday night. I really enjoyed it. It was really fun, cute. Giving it 3 stars. It's really fun.